Hello and welcome to Ruler 3's video review for Sacred 3, a hack and slash brawler from Deep Silver Studios. So, I'm gonna get this out of the way. I've never played a Sacred game before in my life, although I've heard they're very different from how 3 works. But I have no prior knowledge of pretty much anything that's going on in Sacred, so that's, you know, coming out with just a fresh look at it. And Sacred 3, I think, doesn't know quite what it wanted to do with itself on the whole, and it made for a very mediocre game.
My people once captured 3 harbors and a chihuahua, but we returned them, except for the chihuahua.
So the story of Sacred 3 takes place, I'm assuming, after Sacred 2, and you play as a bunch of heroes trying to stop Lord Zane, who runs the Ashen Empire, as I recall, from taking over the world with his help from his demon buddies and all that good stuff. That is pretty much it from what I know. There's some other things I think that are going on, but on the whole the story was terrible. Not in the fact that, you know, it's very cliche, you know, evil empire signs deal with devil and take over world. You must stop him from completing this task. There's that, and then just the dialogue and characters and everything else about how the story is told is so bad. They try to do like this, you know, haha, we're funny, and I didn't find anything they said funny. Like, nothing about the game was funny. It was all just bad pun after bad pun. And I mean, they're really bad puns. I mean, I'm a fan of bad puns, but these are just really bad puns and sexual innuendos that are just like over the top and just don't need to be there. And on the whole, is just, I didn't find anything about the story likable from my perspective. I thought it was kind of boring and terrible.
By my Saphiri homeland, that's a kick in the pants.
Gameplay, on the other hand, was a little better than the story aspect. It plays very much like Diablo. It's a top-down camera, you have your guy, and you spam abilities. You have a light attack, kind of more of a heavy attack, and 2 special abilities that you can have equipped at any given time. And then you just go around punching a bunch of monsters in the face and get loots. Although you don't really get loots in this, which is that's where it differs from Diablo. You really just get money. And the levels themselves are really long, and while the gameplay is, you know, it works and is, you know, it's probably the most attractive part of the game, nothing changes, even with the new abilities. It's like they pretty much do the same thing, just different animation. It was just very boring to play after the first, you know, I played about 20 hours, no, they got 20 hours at tops. And I really got bored after 5. If you watch the live stream, by the end of the live stream, I was actually kind of bored with the gameplay. I did, you know, play a couple of classes, and I did get a couple of other abilities that they had, but I was still bored. I didn't really care. But that doesn't help with the story. It was also terrible. I had to listen to dialogue over and over again. That didn't help either. But, I mean, the gameplay is solid. It does play well. But, like I said, I know the gameplay is different from 1 and 2, so if you're a fan of 1 and 2, I don't believe it played as much as it does like Diablo. And it's a decent Diablo clone, except it lacks everything that Diablo's gameplay has in terms of, like, random loot and actual fun replayability. It's really just kill mobs, kill boss, kill mobs, kill boss, and it got really boring really fast. You do, like I said, you can level up your abilities. You get skill points every time you level, and you can, you know, kind of choose which abilities you want to master and so much. You do have these kind of special spirits that you'll find that give you a buff, but also decrease something else. And they also get flavored dialogue, which was also very painful to listen to. You upgrade your armor and all that good stuff. It's very straightforward, but very boring. And I think that's the very overall is this game was just
Here come more.
I'm really embarrassed for you. Face it, you don't have the power to defeat my flagship, Gloria.
So, for Sacred 3, it being my first adventure into the Sacred franchise, it was not a very pleasant run through. Well, like I said, the game is playable and the game mechanics do work, and they're, you know, they're decent. The game itself is just very bland, very monotonous, and dear God, if I have to listen to any more dialogue from this game, I'm gonna have to shoot myself. I'm giving Sacred 3 a pass rating. It's just not worth it. It really isn't. But yeah, like I said, it's like Diablo, and they could have done something similar with that, but they did everything wrong. And like I said, it's mostly story and dialogue, and that drove me nuts. And that's not, I couldn't do anything get past that. And like I said, the gameplay, I got bored after. Like I said, I did the live stream, I got bored after about an hour and a half after that. I was like, I don't want to play anymore. I did just because I wanted to see if it changed anything. It didn't. So there you go, pass. Don't waste your time on Sacred 3, in my opinion. And that's my opinion. Yep. One for everybody on the internet. Okay, so that's it for this review. Next week, I got 2 games coming out. I don't know if I'll be able to get both. There's Risen 3 and Akihiro's Zombie something. It's an import game that's coming over. I just know it has the word Unrust in it. Sorry for those of you waiting for that game. I just can't remember the name of it at the moment. That's it. Thanks for listening, everybody. Make sure to subscribe to our channel. Check out rule3.com for all of the news you care about. Sundays we have a podcast that goes up regularly.
Now go home.
Sort of, if I remember, to get people online, or if we do we're able to. But it's regularly supposed to be regularly, and we have another one coming out. And then next Saturday will be another review, and it might be 2, it might be 1, and then 1 on Sunday. I don't know. I have to figure out how I'm going to manage 2 games at the same time because Summer Droughts over, which is amazing. So thanks for listening, everybody, and always remember to trust in the rule of 3.